The purpose of this video is to show you exactly how the Dream Accelerator works. First thing we do is we come up here to this file that says Add New Image, and we click on it, and it'll take us to our computer, and we can browse exactly to a location that we want to, where we've got pictures saved. So I'm going to load in some pictures here of some different things that I am working on, and I want to tell my unconscious mind and remind my unconscious mind about continually. So first one is a Aspen. Let me bring this up here. Aspen ski vacation. Haven't skied in a couple of years, and I've been dying to go, so I want to definitely do that. Next is this BMW. This is my dream car, and I want to own one of these, and I haven't focused on this very much, but I want my unconscious mind to understand that this is the goal that we're working on. Next is a trip to Costa Rica. I've promised I would take my wife on a trip to Costa Rica, so I'm going to set my intention on that. I'm going to go ahead and get this BMW F800 GS Adventure motorcycle. It's a bike that I've wanted for a long time, and I want to start focusing on that, on my unconscious mind. Okay. This one here, this is a little house sitting on a pile of cash. It represents a paid off mortgage, and that's been a big goal and dream of mine, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. And then last but not least, a simple one is, right now I read a couple books a month, and I want to up that to about 2 books a week, and so I want my unconscious mind to know that this is what we've got to do. We've got to start reading 2 books a week. So okay, now you can see here I've got a list of all of the pictures loaded in here, and if I wanted to remove one, I could click. Let's say I wanted to remove this 2 books, I could click on this and remove the 2 books one, but if I want to keep it in there, so I'll add it back in. If I wanted to see what it looked like, I would click on one, and it actually pulls up just off screen. So unfortunately, you have to trust me that it does pull up on the screen, but it pulls it up in a random location. And if I wanted to clear the entire list, I'd click on this one, and it says, do you want to clear the entire image list? And I'll click no, since I just loaded them in there. If I want to see what any of these looks like, I can just click on it and then come down here, and it'll show me a preview of it. Okay, next thing to do is set how often you want this to splash on the screen. So I want a new picture to show up. Right now I'll just say every second, but I could go every 2, 3, 4. I could go all the way up to every hour if I wanted. But right now I'm just going to say every second. Then splash time, you'll see that 1,000 milliseconds, 1 second equals 1,000 milliseconds. So for right now I'm going to say a quarter of a second, so 250 milliseconds. Now where do I want this position on the screen? Well, since this is just this screen capture video software that I'm using is just a small area of my screen, I'm just going to say centered on the screen, but I could also say random on the screen, centered inside of an active window, or random inside of an active window. But we'll just say centered at screen for right now. Now I get to set the transparency rate, and this over here means there's no transparency, all the way to completely transparent. But just to show you, I'll go about mid transparency right now. Now I get to pick, does it want to come in random order? Do I want to sort it by name, sort it by the type, but they're all JPEGs, so I don't have to worry there. Sort it by dimension, or sort it by file size. I'm just going to do random order. If I want to do a test splash, let's see, I'll move this off the screen here for a second so that you can see. You can see as I click it there, it does a test splash. Okay, and then just to show you, here's full, so no transparency at all. Okay, and then we'll go completely, not completely transparent, but almost transparent. You can see it as I click it. pop up there. Okay, so we'll go back to about there. Okay, now we've set random order, and then I can either pick auto start when Windows is starting, or I'll start it manually by myself. Now, the terminate means it'll stop the program, and activate. This program will run until I launch the program again and click terminate. So here we go. I'm going to load it, and you'll see what happens. Okay, so that give you a good idea. Now that's pretty fast. So, you know, probably in everyday use, you're probably going to go every 10 seconds, every minute or something. Let's set, for right now, let me just show you like every 5 seconds. And I'm going to go even a shorter period of time. I'm going to go 100 milliseconds, and I'm going to go even more transparent. So here we go. Great, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you are interested in grabbing your rights to this software, go down below right now and click on the link. Thanks a lot.